Hello YouTube! Welcome to a new series, Ace Attorney, Mount Edgeworth Investigations. I think I got that right. We are here, we are queer, we are dancing to this music, and I'm excited. I've never played this game before, spoilers. I'm a big Ace Attorney fan. I played all the other games but this one, so I'm excited. Love Edgeworth. Love Edgeworth. I played the original trilogy. I played Apollo of Justice, Dual Destinies, Spirit of Justice, and the great Ace Attorney games. So I think this is the only one I have left. Again, no spoilers. Things may be cut out funny because I don't know what chapters end, and let's get right into it. Get into it. New game. Start from this episode. Turnabout visitor. The word turnabout has never been the same to me ever since this game. Achievement for starting a game. My favorite kind of achievements. Give me an achievement that is just putting up the game, please. My favorite kind. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of voicing. I am ready. I got my tea with honey. To make sure the defendant is found guilty. Alright, at first they always give you the guilty party. What choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all. Wait, is that Edgeworth? Because he's still samurai. That may be true, but why? Oh, that is Edgeworth. Why go this far? No, it's not. Who the fuck is that? They're in his office. Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough. But a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. Oh, here we go. Classic corruption. A gun. Oh! In front of my coat? In front of the Gucci coat? Oh, not bad, I guess. I like the pink. I like the face. I don't know what's happening with the hair, though. I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been. Always will be. I just don't understand how these people working in law have extracurricular activities going on. That guy's clearly doing something else. With the metal and the fitness and everything and the hair. He's clearly doing something else, but he's also a lawyer. Man, that's everywhere. There was this guy that was a samurai, but also a lawyer, a prosecutor, and then there was like the whole spiritual monk BS. Like, anyway, it's March 14th, 205. Is it? Oh wait, we're April. Prosecutors building 12 for hour. I've never seen them fully bodied like that. I'm used to this. This is what I'm used to. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. Oh god, I don't do stoic well. He's very stoic. I don't do that well. Can't forget women have hobbies. Oh my god. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Oh boy. Edgeworth got the strut in him. Do y'all see that? The door is unlocked. It's Phoenix wearing like a maid outfit. Detective Gumshoe? Oh. Oh my god. You know, I miss Gumshoe. He was only in the original trilogy, and I've been playing on these games without him. So, you know, it's gonna be nice to see him back. What's this smell? It's very familiar, but... Chat, I was raised by this piece of music right here. This... When the tea bag goes the wrong way, this starts playing in my head. When I notice that I didn't preheat the oven, this starts playing in my head. When I notice I have to get the mail on a rainy day, this starts playing. Everything. In any situation. This is the one that I hear. A model. Is that that? Oh my god, the face. It's okay. That's not okay, it's a murder. What the? Oh. Ah! Oh, he was cute. What's the meaning of this? I mean, right? My messed up bookcase. Freeze! Oh. Ooh! Hottie patootie. Uh-oh. Don't I know how you look, though? I just saw your wig before. Identify yourself! Oh, yeah. Unlike Phoenix, Edgeworth has no chill. Phoenix be like, ah. Edgeworth's like, identify yourself. Show me your report card. Shut up. You got some nerve committing a murder in the prosecutor's office. Hit the both of them. Hey. Is that a threat? Why did you shoot that? Oh, there's a safe under it. Bridge. Let me make one thing very clear. That's Edgeworth. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one. Look at him. Yeah, you done effed up now. Edgeworth's not a phoenix. Edgeworth will get you. Edgeworth might choke you. Look, I know how you look. We've seen the wig. My name is Miles Edgeworth. Hi, Miles. I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Isn't it wild? He has his first same name. It says he has a first. Hold on. He has the same first name. There we go. As Tails from Sonic. Isn't that wild? Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrust. Oh, no, it begins. Into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days. It begins the lingo. Oh my god, you got a little samurai figure! Oh my god, it's the shield from that case, from the first game. Oh my god, I know things. I know things, I remember things. The High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Oh, this music. We are doing classic music. Chat asked for it. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue investigating. Oh my god! Pointing already! With his gay hand! Yes, sir. Oh my god, that finger's so restless. That restless finger. Ooh, walk. Oh, that's good too. Mr. Edgeworth, sorry, you okay? Oh my god, Edgeworth, we love you. We do, but we also love Gumshoe. Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. It's been so long. When I heard that a murder had taken place in your office, I ran up here straight away. This is right. I forgot that's his first name. He's a detective with a local police. That's right. His name is Dick. It's okay. I'm the one inside to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However, that one's hurt though. Ah! Look what they did to your office! It's totally trashed! That I love. Oh my god, I love it already. There's a dead person. They're like, oh, the office is a mess. Priorities! Like, the person's already dead. So at that point, might as well just start cleaning. I'll say the culprit's sewing my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking muddy to the dead body. The ghost of the dead body right now going, what the fuck? The ghosts. Just like... Whoa, sound like getting really burned up over this whole thing. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to solve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Pinga. No. No. Can't sweat, no. It's time to do some investigating. Agreed. Ooh. Alright, this is new. A course of action to gather relevant facts and leads. I wonder how different this is from the other games. Because we're not in the courtroom, usually. We will not overlook anything, no matter how small we are, to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Oh, crime scene in my office. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office? Oh, what's happening? Again, the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. It says, is that a court record? Kinda. Oh my god, my badge looks different! I like to shove my badge in people's faces! I hope I can do that in this game too. For my profession, or I prefer to keep it in my pocket. That's why I don't see it. The victim in this case, why was it? He looks like a bunny head. Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. You're 32 years old. Right. The ages in this attorney make no sense. I do remember that as well. They make no sense. The ages in this attorney. I think Miles Edgeworth is like 35. Is he older? No, I didn't think he's older than Gumshoe. But then you have people that look older that are like 16 years old, and then you have older people that are like 25. Everyone's aging in dog years. I could not describe it best. Everybody's aging in dog years. Okay, keep that in mind. I was running that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? For security reasons, this office door has a lock built into it. That makes sense. What do you mean, sir? Oh, that face! Oh, honey, calm down. If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become great. Oh my god, this is like the Vulcan way to do it from Star Trek. Use logic to determine things. Oh, Edgeworth is a... Edgeworth is a Vulcan? Logic? Oh, Gumshoe doesn't know what that is. Oh dear. Oh, Gumshoe. Oh. By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. Thank you. Thank you for Edgeworth explaining me. I will do another session. So how do you use it? First, I recall the finger! I recall the information we got it with Q, and then I connect them together with T. Oh! Chat, what's the T? Okay, press queer do T. Got it. I can do that. I can't do that. Now, to use queer and then recall the facts. How do you use We're learning it. It's a learning experience. Is it really coincidence that the murder took place in my office? Okay, so what's the T about? Oh. For security reasons, this office door has a lock built into it. Oh, look, there's a little jigsaw. Okay. Oh, connect the dots! Connect the dots, make my numbers. I did it. I played the tutorial achievement. That is loud, by the way. I feel, oh my god. We may have done that down too. For security reasons, all prosecutor doors are outfitted with locks. The dots are connected. The door has been connected. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to limit the location of this crime as mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? Why did this happen my often? What was the killer after? You were on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir. We did it. Well, yes, when your follow leads you to the conclusion, only the truth remains. However... Oh, that's a hell cage. Alright. If the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think that... Oh, stop making those poses, I'm trying to read! But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic's is flow. Something's flowing on right, but it's not logic. What? Well, let's get started with our investigation, shall we? Yes, sir! Begin investigation. High Prosecutor's Office is room 1202. No, the basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. Oh my god, look at him, he's so happy! I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply use space. I love when they do this in games. I just love it. I don't care if it doesn't make sense. I just want someone to turn to me and go like, hey, to turn on your stove, press space. Alright? I just need that. I need it. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use T! Okay? I give you great precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. I see what you did there. I'm gonna try later if I have free time, I suppose. Wow, rude! Okay. This guy in the back room likes to shake these maracas. That's a little pom-pom! I know what that is. That is like the Emma Sky thing. Is Emma in this game? I saw her in the art. In the game's art. I hope she's in this game. So T. Okay, so thank you. Is there anything you noticed that you'd like to share, Detective Gumshoe? As I point this very intense finger at you. Just that I rushed over here as soon as I heard there was a murder in your office, sir. Oh my god, I'm so happy to be back in these games! The investigations have gotten started, so I guess there's not much else to say. So, were you the one who found the body, Mr. Edgeworth? Unfortunately, upon my return, I found my office door to be unlocked. And what awaited me inside was this whole messy affair. Ouch, that's rough. Even though I left the security in this room to a certain detective. Oh no. I'm with Sleep Gumshoe. Well, he's already just surviving on a cup noodles. Please. I assume you understand how to conduct investigation, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, sir. Examine anything and everything with space. With space. Give me space. By checking various things out, we can gather all sorts of evidence and information. You can see the evidence we collected with E. For information and with it's queer. I need a screenshot of this in particular. It's queer. That's it! Great job, sir! Deductive reasonable is the way to go! It's called deductive reasoning, detective. Clearly something about... I feel like I'm gonna have to use this a lot with Edgeworth around. I feel like I'm gonna have to do that a lot with him around. It's a bell! Okay, so do I move around? I do move around on these. Okay. Oh my god, this is fun! I never played a game of Ace Attorney where you move around. Look at the... Oh shit, what did I press? Okay, I already pressed something that I shouldn't. I was just saying, look at the strut. Walk, fashion baby. It was that bitch crazy. Walk, fashion baby. It's what gets me is the Gumshoe's booking. You know? He was just like, damn, sir! That's right, you got! Look, I've seen the dungeons, okay? I've read Ace Attorney Yaoi, and for some reason, Edgeworth is like the sluttiest one. I don't know why, but it is. In every single story that I've read. Okay, now I'm just going in circles. Hello! How y'all doing? Examine. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I must have expected every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Yes. Alright. So we see the blood on his hand. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir. In other words, he was shot. Yep. And until the autopsy is done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Can you give me the updated autopsy report? Thanks. I would enjoy that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. Yeah, please don't leave it here. Crime scene notes jotted down in my organizer. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at around 2:05 a.m. Okay. Are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. Of course. I don't know why it sounded like that. Of course. This is the safest way not to keep track of it all. Of course. Alright, if you say so. I'll keep all the evidence outside either or within my pants. When I want to re-examine the pizza, I have to press E to open my pants. But the pants isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profile on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Just checks the pants every time, like, what's that evidence over there? Alright, body. There's something here. I don't believe it! I packed these files on the shelf so tight! Not even an earthquake could make them fall off, but just look at them. Is that a bloody message I see? Look, bloody messages are never real. I think that says Gumshoe, doesn't it? At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all! For those who don't know, Edgeworth doesn't like earthquakes. Big fear. Big fear, strong fear of earthquakes. A problem to be sure. But once the investigation is over, I'll put him back up on the shelf. Make for him. Alright, what else we got? Well, we got the wallet. A wallet? Money? What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge detective. Oh. Oh, hey, I have the same exact thing actually. What a quickie thing. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. I love Ace Attorney names. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. According to his badge and ID, Buddy Faith was a precinct detective. Okay. What about these boots? Your files are all over the floor, sir. They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and its killer. My files are a mess, pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer. Signs of a struggle. I thought he was shot and died immediately. Oh. Oh, and I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I love that, like, there's this entire dead person, and all they can think about is like, oh, my office is a mess. My god. Why would people die here? I mean, just random all the time and effort I put is pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Oh. Well, I water the files every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I come in and clean the place until it's sparkles. Does he have a life? No, because he has no money. No payment. Y'all pay him, crap. I think we might be done here. They don't want me to look at what's clearly something there. So how do I do this? Q. This is the logic thing. Why did this happen in my office when I was a killer? After I saw the man parting to struggle between the victim and the killer. And he was a detective. I see. I don't think I can do anything here yet. Let's go back. That reminds me of, like, the Cyclops. Like the thing you had to use the Magatama for. The tea set! Ah, watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir! That killer's going to pay the tea set! Yikes, you're really mad over this! Oh my god, Gumshoe! Oh my god, Gumshoe make the cutest anime girl. You see, it's headed deep to my heart. I could not be bought in England. Oh. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck. What? This pose, oh my gosh. No, I feel like the kid was wasting one of my monthly paychecks. Did you say anything about this? Please do. Oh, it's your trophy, the Night of the Prosecutors, right? Yeah, it was used as a murder thing. King of Prosecutors, and it's not a trophy, it's a shield. You understand this to the winning prosecutor, right? Yes, but I have no real interest in perceived worth of other people. That's right, Edgeworth. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. That's so sweet, sir! I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. What? Okay. What? Don't be too hard on Gumshoe. The Steel Samurai. Oh, I examine everything in these games. I should have said it. But it's a good thing my Steel Samurai doll was spared any harm. Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about it myself. Right. The hero of the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai. Always examine everything. He is going to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. I mean, if I don't examine everything, how do I gonna get another louder argument, right? However, its high production values and riveting plot draws in a number of adults as well. Yes, one of them starts with E and ends in Edgeworth. You know any adults like that? Spin-offs like the Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai. Along with the Delusion merchandise, and even a new stage show gives it presents. You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabbit fanboy? You heard that sound? That's the sound of Edgeworth's underwear go right off the window. Of course not. Anyone who keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted more than expected. Let us return to the investigation. Sure. Oh, these flowers are lovely. Did you see another batch of fresh flowers? The ones that come with a card attached every month like clockwork for you? Yep. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir. All will be resolved. Windy. Oh no. It's Windy old bag, isn't it? Oh, Miss Irony, how painful are thy turns. Windy, isn't that old lady with the whitey voice that's... Yeah, that's old bag. That's enough, detective. You now remind me further. Oh, gosh. Alright, there's a gun on the floor. What's with the chest thing here? Ouch, David knocked over your chest set! I had it all set up ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give chess a try. See, I'm the opposite. I don't do checkers well, but I love to play chess. In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve the case. So I don't expect the games to tax my emotional acuity much. Like I said, we're gonna be listening to the soundboard a lot. We're gonna be listening to the rattlesnake this entire game, oh my gosh. I can't check his height. Well, there's the gun. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, we mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of the gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to rewind to... Oh wait, no, that was Gumshoe, sorry. Can you rewind as to where? Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same motto. I think... Oh! Detective? I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. Not a... Oh my god, he looks so sad! Oh, Gumshoe! Now that I think about it, you do see this motto around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct's detectives. Found on the crime scene is the same model as those used by precinct detectives. Okay. I've seen a few pieces of personal information. Now can we use some lines to figure out if any of them are connected to each other. So gun, victim detective, gun belongs to the victim? Maybe? That'll be weird though. The victim was a detective. The revolver, same models were used by... That has to be something. According to his badge, he was a precinct detective. So, connect the dots. Please. Connect the dots. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. No gun on him. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What do we got here? Mr. Edgeworth! Sir, this guy's wearing a gun holster! So it appears that occupants know how I managed to take the victim's gun from him. Victim's revolver. It can be assumed that this gun is a murder weapon in which issues to the victim. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. Oh, we get to move stuff around! I like to do that! As I always say, gotta look real carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use blah 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 to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use square and to zoom in and out to get in the nitty gritty. So I would not turn. So here's the thing, right? I would not look at the gun like this, y'all. Let's The gun's loaded. The gun's loaded. I see bullets. I see bullets. Oh, one's missing. Looks like only one round was fired from this. Well, so the killer killed the Vic? The Vic. With just one shot after wrestling the gun from him? Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no proof from now, but that is at the same point. That is true. If you're a person with no gun experience, no matter what Halloween movies try to tell you, if you got no gun experience, you gotta watch out for, like, The weapon's recoil, right? That's like a whole thing. The recoil of a gun. I don't know. I don't do guns really. I guess about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to autopsy. Jim! Huh? Ah! Why? Oh, why? Oh, he's a Jim gay. Okay. Why? Oh, why? How could this happen to a guy like you? Are you alright? Aww. So you killed him though. I watched the cutscene. Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. You gotta take something from him. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh! Look at him. Jim's looks like he's just turned in for the night. I don't usually sleep under bookcases. Is that what y'all do here? I'm sure, just the blood-stained suit, pal. Pal. Get this crocodile tears out of here. We know what you did. What are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? I told you, prosecutors in this game have like multiple jobs. Well, yes, I am. I'm Jacques. I'm Jacques Sportsman. Sportsman? I get it. Like I understand. That's a sportsman. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. I'm Mouth Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. Detective Gumshoe, sir. So you're Mouth Edgeworth. I guess this is your office? Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Sir, I watched the cutscene. We can't say that, obviously. We can't say that. And don't go around jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not! I know how things work around here. High prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. What? I just got here not being accused of murder! He wants to be such a number one that he goes around with a medal. Talk about weak ego. Oh! Block it. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time. Capsule, careful. So the only one who could have get in here was me. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, that means? I'm not sure what that means. Honey. Oh boy. So it was you then! You're Jim's killer! What is with this accusation, that headband? And how is that hair defying gravity? I don't get it. You did it. Your hair defies gravity. No way, pal! You got it all wrong! Everyone calm down and fix your hair. Gloves like Ash Ketchum. Oh my god, that's true. Ash? Did you do a murder? Mr. Sportsman, correct? Mr. Sportsman. If you are a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. Have you ever seen Francisca von Karma? There's nothing collected in that woman. The investigation has only just begun. Is it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. I'm so excited, yo. I saw her in the forest. I love Francisca von Karma. I saw her in like the art of the game. Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I did get a little too hot-headed sometimes. Ah! I love her. You sure I'm one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. Your eyelashes, sir. Heard all the rumors about you. You're the great... Oh, those rumors. I thought it was something else. You know, resorting to my Yahweh rumors. You know, those ones. You're something of a legend, you know. Don't show your finger at me. That's a tiny finger. Anyway, let's cobble through some work together, okay? Now how about a handshake to seal the deal? God, that just remembers every person. Every, like, adult I had to meet and, like, here's a handshake. And I'm like, oh God. Social pressure. I don't like to do handshakes. I prefer hugs. The handshake thing to me is I'm not vibing. A pleasure to work with you. How are you wearing pink and you're evil? Well, Dahlia Hawthorne did happen. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then. It's your room after all. Thank you, I intend to. Can I feel your ass? Because I feel like you took something from the body. I just want to one more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there! Sir! Oh my god, look at you! Oh my god! I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner Jim. Boy, the drama! You're doing too much! Liar! Oh my god. Take a picture of the dead body. Should probably get him from some. No, he's gonna take something. He's gonna take something! Also, what are these shoes? Okay. That's the thing that really upsets me, is the shoes. A couch. Now we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return my relaxing on the sofa. That thing is a billion times softer than my mattress at home. Oh no. Please. I need to get you a house. Can I sit on it too just for a little while, sir? If that's a gumshoe. You know, I can't allow that. Sorry, my slipper is slipping. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare. Let him unrest. You're right, sir. I'm going to work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Once this case is over, I don't think you can afford to take any time off. Because you're paying sticks! That's not right! That's not right! It's been a while since I've set up this desk. Alright, I was trying to get the phone. Oh, I missed you. It's so tiny that it looks newer than when I first bought it. That's my husband. That's my husband right there. My husband's desk compared to mine, y'all don't want to know. A lot more clean, a lot more short. Mine's a bit all over the place. Oh yeah, the thing's so polished that it makes Spears jealous. Don't tell me how no other work the entire time I was away, detective. So, Chad, here's the question. On the Diva tier list, where would you put Edgeworth? On the Diva tier list. Where would Edgeworth go? My job is to protect your office, sir. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, sir. I have to admit the desk can never look better, so I guess I can't dock his spec. Look that again! So obviously we need to look at this. I think I need to talk to the... Your jacket, sir! What's it doing on the floor? Yeah, that's the most alarming thing about this. He must have fallen off the wall when the kid was trying to threaten me by firing a round. Hold on. That can't... Only one gunshot was fired. So the gun can't be the same one. Am I crazy? Wasn't that what we just said? Used to be the victim with to be only one shot fired. Yeah, that's odd. That's odd, Eni. And after shoot the intro special jacket that you made your prosecution debut in. Oh my god, I remember that trial. It was not a great trial. Oh my god, it was so sad. What if they had shot through it? It would have been a disaster. It's not worth getting worked up over, detective. Now when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I think you haven't noticed it yet, detective? There is a giant contradiction, right? Yo, I got it! I got it! I got it. I'm me smart, me genius. Me got it. Did I say contradiction? He must be rubbing up on... Oh, he's rubbing off on you, right? He's rubbing a lot of things on you, sir. We know about it. Under the desk. We know about it. But I have my own methods I will conduct this investigation my way. He's rubbing off on him. When the scene before me contributes a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my detective skills come into play. Is this another layer? I have to find the spawn hole to contradiction. It's the bullet hole, obviously. This bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor in and press the T with conviction. Ooh, the look. When I found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. And how I do things, which is here, because now there's two, but only one was fired. Oh, Eureka! That's where the Eureka comes from. Is this series? Okay, I heard it before. It comes from here. Makes sense. This bullet hole is a contradiction. Not Eureka. Chris, no. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary, my dear. 2 shots were fired in this room. One over there, and one over there. The first fell the victim, and the second fell this frame. Hey, that's right! However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too! Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did you have another gun prepared for tonight? I don't think so. Why would you have 2 guns when the other one was fully loaded as well? Well, we know who did it. Is he part detective? How do I check? By the way, this is something, sir. Hold on. How do I check the court record or whatever it is? All right, there we go. Profiles. Are you a detective? High prosecutor with this prosecutor's office. I don't know if he's a detective, but if he had a gun, then you know he used his own gun and then took his gun, and then there's like 2 guns. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know, right? What I'm trying to say. 2 guns. Each gun's fired 1 shot. There you go. 1 plus 1 is 2. Quick math. Yes. What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? A safe, I assume. Ah, that is a secret safe. A secret safe? Ooh, I smell money. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Oh my god, it's Edgeworth. Probably just like a piece of random evidence. Something not exciting. Alright, listen. It's either evidence in there, or it's a bunch of Steel Samurai magazines and photos of Phoenix in underwear. In thongs. If I should be more specifically. In thongs. Phoenix thong. That's... yeah. That's what's probably in there. Roger that! Achoo! Talk about dusty. I suppose that's what happened when I'm not here to dust it off. Oh, that means it wasn't used then. Well, if it's dusty, doesn't that mean it wasn't used a lot? I had no idea there was a safe here. Well, I had kept it clean for you, sir. So where did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I did personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Really? I had no idea. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. Oh, really? Oh, really? Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. Only prosecutors are supposed to be aware of it. Ring my bell. Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence. No, there's a bunch of Steel Samurai pictures in there. And Phoenix in the tongue. I'm telling you! That's it? Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. Hi Sid, you're right on time. Sit back, relax, and let's solve a murder together. How you doing? Each prosecutor in their office, only they know of them. I like how you just spawned when I talked about Phoenix right in the thong, so you know. That's fun. Oh, resident of inspecting every suspicious looking. You don't think it says that to Phoenix? I won't rest, Phoenix, until I inspected your every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Y'all think he tells that to Phoenix? Y'all think it's like a thing? What's the code though? I don't know the code. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad, don't you find it to be a bit too clean? Yeah, that's what okay. Oh, look, behind it. There's like a smudge behind it. Like a... Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust all around it, but not on the keypad itself. Yeah, there's a smudge on it. You there, the forensic scientist. Calling them like dogs, oh my god. Yes, sir. Could you please search this area for fingerprints? You got it, sir. I bet they're not gonna be there. I bet they cleaned it. Right? I couldn't find, let alone lift a single fingerprint. Profile was wiped down well. All of the fingerprints on this have been wiped clean off. Right. That's not great, isn't it? But, like, wiping fingerprints is also a form of being guilty. You know what I mean? Like, it's also... Wiping is fingerprints. Just clarifying. Wiping fingerprints is also a part of leaving evidence behind, though, if you get caught on it. Which this person did. I mean, we know who did it, cutscene. This is not gonna happen every chapter, but, you know, we just... Let's immerse. Let's immerse. We know who did it. We just gotta figure out how he did it. These prosecutors are in their office. Only they know of them. Prints were wiped. Only prosecutors know of them. As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback. Okay. That's not the logic button, is it? Oh god. Why am I bad at video game buttons? Like, that's rationally and calmly play. Connect the dots! He said it! He said it! Connect the dots! He said it! Connect the dots, honey. Yes! Press that T. That's not the button either. Queer. Queer is logic. Logically clear. And what was the killer after? Signs of a struggle. Wiped fingerprint. Was the after something in the safe? In Auburn? Okay. But I thought it was empty. You just said it was empty. But wait, didn't he? Oh god. Okay. I mean, I figured out what the murder was after. Well, what is it, sir? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe. Unless they don't know which room they were in. Unless they don't know which room they were in, because it was dark. They could have assumed it was another prosecutor office. That could be it. Making the was motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. The couple tried to open my safe. What was the killer's motive? Theft? Question mark. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about the crime. Let's look, shall we? Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. The body was found at 2:05 a.m. Make a note of that. You know what, y'all? I need my notebook for this.
Adeno.
Somebody did it. I'm back. So 2:05, huh? All right. I'll put it next to the banana. 2:05 a.m. in case I forget. I know the court record is there too. All right. It's not court record. What's it called? Evidence folder. But I still like to take notes. Only one shot fired. Each prosecutor has one in their office. Only they know of them prints were white. Alright. I wonder if that guy has a gun. Sound of a struggle. Oh, then it wasn't a struggle then. Then it wasn't a struggle. It was like stealing stuff, right? Is that what we're getting at? It wasn't a struggle? God, I need to change those sound effects. Jesus Christ. Options. That is too loud. Hold on. Oh, sound effects also affects voice, but oh well. Do it like that. Sorry, I'm like exploding my ears. There's a possibility that the file splayed on the floor. Splayed? Splayed. I never heard that word before, actually. And not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something? Precisely, we need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. Yes, sir, I'm gonna shelf files like you've never seen before, even at a library. Sure. Let's give it a try. Why do all the good ones always die young? Girl! You're not winning an Oscar, stop it. Surely you must ponder that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth. No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life. All we can do is search for the truth. And? So what are we supposed to do? How do we go about finding the truth? But in time we restored the files to their rightful place. You got it here. Let me help. And so this file goes here, and that one goes there. You should know a lot about where these things go despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office. Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal. Okay, done. It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here. Oh look, the hands, the bloody handprints, and these bloody hands. I'm trying to figure out fingerprints like that. You would have to grab them from the back, right? You would have to hold them from the back like that. And then fall. There's a smudge there. I don't know if that means anything. The butts on the bookshelf are still fresh. That's right, that the victim was still in a standing position and the prints on the shelf. And then the guy fell on the floor, right? The blood on the floor's kinda grossing me out. Detective, I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now. But you know I'm no good with blood, sir. I didn't know this. I suddenly... There's something wrong with this picture. I think it's the fingerprint. There's more fingerprints on the floor as well. Oh, there's a bullet hole. Oh, there's the hole. Find the hole. This was the bullet was itself after it went to the victim, huh? Well, the bullet was also square in the file spot. But that's so low to the ground, though. Indicates the part was ransacked after the shooting had occurred. I guess the victim was moved because it was in the killer's way. But it's so low, though. Is it in the right hole? Sweetie, Edgeworth always gets the right hole. Which is why he didn't do this, because that's the wrong hole. Something about these hands. The victim's handprints. Would have tried to support himself with his hands here after being shot. Prints on the floor, too. It must have been made when, unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor. I guess... I don't know, though. The victim was in a sitting position here after being shot. That's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it. Blood on the butt. That would be the logical conclusion. Something about this is not right. I put them all back just as they should be, sir. Doesn't look like anything's missing. Although it does look like the killers moved the body to flip through the shelves. Through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. Anything else? Check. Oh, the body. The killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf. One on this guy's pens proved that pretty well. In a sense, I suppose. See? I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause Gumshoe, you're not worthless. I don't want to hear you say that. Ah, crap! I pressed something on accident. That's gonna happen a lot. I don't deduce. What are we deducing? He wants me to deduce something. Let's look. Bullet went clean through the victim's abdomen. That's what I'm saying! Like, he had to be shot down then, right? It's so low to the ground. Unless it was on an angle. Am I crazy? Like, that's so low to the ground though. Eureka! I don't know if I did this right. I don't think I did it. The screen controls this bullet hole. What do you mean, sir? You don't see? Maybe bounce off something? Ooh, chat, get your detective caps on. Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. Yeah, that's what I was saying! Like, yeah. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. What if the guy was shot while he was sitting on or lying down too? That would be illogical. The victim's leaned against the shelf before being shot. Yeah, that's why the handprints are wrong. Which says he was standing when he was shot. That means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. In any case, it means someone made a faulty assumption. Right. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet's hole's position? It's either the body or the files. The position of the body... It's not the handprints, I don't think. Maybe look at the history again. Someone made a faulty assumption was from the mistake that our current quotation was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole's position? I think it was the position of the body. Y'all think it's files? I think that too. Maybe the files weren't rearranged at the time? Because, well, also look, the files have like blood around the hole. Do you see that? I mean, the order of the files a bit off. Wanna put them back in the wrong order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels on the files are wrong, sir. Oh! Because it's not OA, it's 0. Because it's 0. It's not a O. Oh? Yeah, you see here how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? That's it! What are those doing all the way down there after 1, 2, and 3? That's really weird. Actually, the way they are organized now is in the correct order. Oh, is it? Big brain cell, big, huge. Yeah, exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. But the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are special so they are arranged a little differently. But from this, we know that the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. Because someone messed it up. Okay. Ah, so that's it. Look at his little smirk. Ah, he's getting somewhere. Alright, Nancy Drews, keep it up. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you did, detective. Let's rearrange the files in numerical order and see what we find out. Now there's the shot right there. Do you think it'd be okay to prop the body back up to how it was before it was moved? They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you please, Detective Gumshoe. O-F-O-G. We're missing O-H. And I can already tell that that says Gumshoe backwards. Is that on stream? Can y'all see it? My bunny's kind of covering it a little bit, but that's saying Gumshoe. Your brain's as big as your muscles! He must be a big beefy. Big beefy. As I suspected, the bullet hole is not where it should logically be. The kid went through my files first before shooting Mr. Fate. And then put the files back in the medical order, I guess. Oh, he didn't remember it. And then proceeded to shoot the victim. But how does someone kill a man and then look through your files one more time? Puzzling indeed. The files were thrown into disarray twice, once before and once after the crime, but why? Rearrange the file twice, once before and once after the murder, why? Now the crime scene as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. I like that we put the hat back on. Let me see something. On the queer button. Couple rearrange the files, why? And then I hand okay, that's do anything. I suspected the bullet hole is not where it should logically be. And we figured out that the killer went through your bookshelf twice. Indeed. There are many things the killer did that don't make sense. But to figure out the whys, we need more information. Might be for myself, honey. Might be for myself. I want to examine that last because that's very telling. Let's go back to the body. Must be some reason why the victim's body was moved. But there's no time to point on that now. Let us continue with our investigation, detective. Roger that, sir. I'm ready to go. Deck will lift off. Woo! Okay, they want me to check this, right? This! No, 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 and no. Let me tell you, ever since the second case in the entire series, we had bloody messages that they're all fake. Like, they're never who they say they are. And this is not starting now. It's never going to start, and it's never going to happen. Bloody messages are fake. Put that in the magazine. Why does it just draw there in blood? I saw some incredibly incriminating evidence, and someone walked in the room and immediately pointed the blame at Gumshoe. So, I'm suspicious of you again, sir. And also, you were in the cutscene. Stop trying to make bloody messages happen! It's not gonna happen! Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. Never! No way, there's gotta be something to say! Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me! Say something, sir! It appears that one of my files was stolen. Oh, that's what you focus on. The OH file. 08. I like how when you look at this file over here, it says, okay! Okay! And then on the left, there's Edgeworth's OnlyFans file. Ooh! Is this what the killer was really after? One of the files that were written apart in blood was stolen by the culprit. The OnlyFans file. Oh, we did it! Yay! Looks like Jim was able to with us in the matter of his killer in the end. And this most important message managed to reach us. I'm telling you, it wasn't me! You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty partner. If you're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have proof to back it up. Oh! He's pointing the finger! Yes! Edward, get him! Jim's words, they're more than enough, wouldn't you say? He didn't know his voice! He didn't even know what kind of underwear he had! He didn't even know his shoe size! Whatever. Oh, the spicy pigs I say we're starting something. If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning. You got it! Oh, exclusive. Oh. I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. Yeah, he did it! I'm walking in the room! Hello! Hi! He did it! And then I fly away. Must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. It's Edgeworth, what are you going to do? What I always do in court. I'm going to cross-examine him. Hey! I love a cross-examination. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw of his logic with his technique. This technique. How do you do that? Can you be so cross-examination is a thing. Might as well. Let's just... I listen to the witness testimony. If I find a flaw in the testimony, something that contradicts it, I'm just gonna skim this through because I just want to see if they change something. I'll put my organizer with E and present a piece of contradictory evidence. That sounds regular to me. But it's not like there's gonna be a flaw in the testimony every time, right? Correct. And those times, I press the information. Alright. Sometime by pressing, I can draw. So we still do this. Okay, I wasn't sure if we're gonna be doing this. I think I get it, sir. I'll be sure to try this technique out during investigations too. Very well. I'll even show you how it's done. Now watch carefully. Here we go. Fight! Mr. Portman's logic. Detective Gumshoe, you stole the guns from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the file to make it look like he had committed theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters his body was hiding. Bloody letters? Oh. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice. You tend to argue that the victim's dying message points to his killer. Edgeworth is like, I've seen too many cases at this point. Where is this situated right now? This is between the end of the trilogy and the start of Apollo Justice, I think. This is where we are right now in the timeline, right? I can hear Jim's voice. He's calling for his killer's arrest. Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. I'll find the flaw in this man's logic. And exploit it with credible evidence. Get her, Jay. What? It's called rebut. It's called rebuttal. Oh, honey. That Gumshoe you stole James' gun. Now, I usually press everything before I do something, unless I'm like 100% sure. So let's do it.
Hold it!
Hold it! You know, there's something I've been meaning to ask. What is it? Why do you call the victim Jim? When clearly his name is Buddy Fate. Isn't it obvious Jim is the perfect name for my companion? Jackson Jim. Don't those two names go together like peanut butter and jelly? But Jim isn't even close to the guy's real name. Well, Jackson Buddy just sounds off somehow. Oh, you're a narcissist. Okay, well. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys I decided to nickname Ginny. How many guys do you have? It sounds about the victim was his pet. Oh boy, what kind of homosexual relationship was going on with those two? Further, he messed up the files to make it look like he had committed theft instead.
Hold it!
Again. Do you really think it was necessary to just have on my shelves twice to do that? Oh wait, are you accusing him already? That's true. Okay, then maybe his real intent was theft. Hey, are you kidding me? Of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth? He would never. It's a possibility. He would never. But it's telling me because so much that life is getting a little too rough to handle. I even know that I eat 3 square meals every day, pal. Oh dear. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles. Oh no! Someone take this man to a restaurant, please! Poor thing, what an evil prosecutor you were paired up with. And what a motive, no? Oh my god. It just upsets me because his hair looks like that. That's why you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. His hair looks like bushes done wrong. That's what gets me.
Hold it!
And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing? Because the body was getting in his way. Had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway, that just sounds weird. Thanks to that he didn't notice the bloody letters in his body was. I want to know more about this.
Hold it!
Fucking upside down crowd. Girl, right? Like frying in the sun. Oh. Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters? The body was covering quite well, would you say? That's how he missed it. But judging by what I've seen, it doesn't take much for your detective to miss something. Hey, only Edgeworth can shade Gumshoe. Who do you think you are? You know nothing about me, pal. As a person can understand about another from first impressions alone. Yeah, I don't like yours, and I hate that you wear pink because why are you evil? I can't say I disagree with him on that point. Oh no. Why don't you say something, sir? Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like a detail. I don't believe the detective to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove with evidence. Ooh, what do we have? I'm trying to do something, hold on. Hold on, y'all, this is important. I need a blank page. I'm gonna try to write the name Gumshoe backwards as I was facing the wall. Hold on. If I was gonna write Gumshoe, I guess... yeah, the letters would be upside down. Wait, would the G be upside down if I wrote it against the wall? Y'all, no, this is happening. Hold on. It would, right? Yeah, it would be upside down. Okay. Then those are... I was trying to see if there was like... you know, if you played Danganronpa 1, the first case, y'all remember. 11037. Why would that be a problem? One of the files that were written upon in blood was stolen by the culprit. The body was found around 2:05. I don't think it's a gun. I don't think it's a safe. It has to be one of these two. I'm gonna ask for a better setup. For the game finishing spike. Let me go back to the other one. And we did... well, let me press this one.
Hold it!
And then we'll do the presenting. I think that those letters were intended for you. Yep. Jim was an outstanding detective. I will expect no less from my further partner. It looks like Mr. Portman still doesn't understand. Has yet to figure out the true meaning behind the bloody letters. Which is framing. What's running over there? Can you just admit my logic is perfectly sound? I can't admit to anything without hair. Actually, there's a gigantic flaw in his logic. I got so what? That you put the... excuse me, what gap are we talking about? Now the cool Mr. Portman representing him with evidence. Alright. Make him look. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. Thanks to that, you noticed the bloody letters his body was hiding. It's something about the file. It's the position of the file that doesn't seem right with me. Because I have to think about the order of events. He starts dying, moves the body, and then the writing is done. But wouldn't the body be dead by then? I'm overthinking it, I think. He didn't notice the body when his body was hiding. It's something about these files.
Objection!
It's something about it. It doesn't seem right with me. I don't remember, Mr. Portman, but there is a serious flaw in your logic. Your logic? Bringing a bit of the courtroom into this, I see. No problem. I'm game. I can't help but find it odd. Excuse me? Odd that a fellow prosecutor be brought down by the power of his own office. Well, what are you talking about? Oh, you're joking, I get it. Wait, what? Have time to have the time to take another closer look at this. Do you still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to the missing file? But what? That's impossible! Yo, I'm lost. What's impossible, Mr. Sportman? Nothing? The files on our chef are all about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines. Yeah! Oh, I see what you see. I see what you're saying. It's possible they could have taken the file before committing the murder. That can't happen because the writing was there, bitch! I think it's pretty obvious that the file was someone after it was written on. The missing letter in the detective's name where the file should be is proof. Yeah, I mean the S is gone and there's only half an H. Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case. I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the file. Yeah, they would wipe it off or something. They would not miss the name. I see what you're saying. Especially as the detective can send the side of blood. Oh right, he just said that too. I forgot about that. What is... Sir, fix your face, fix your hair, fix your body, fix your everything else. Which means what exactly? What does that make this dying message? It makes it the work of a criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene, like every single bloody message under the sun. That's so what? I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get him, sir. You'll see. I'm gonna have them under arrest in no time. Oh, go ahead. He's right in front of you. Well, Mr. Portsmouth? Ha 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 ha! Brilliant! Absolutely splendid. Logic deserving of Olympic gold. I appreciate the praise, but it is just the fact that your reasoning is flawed. You know how Ace Attorney is, y'all. You don't just get your client innocent. You also figure out who the murderer is. That's they half the story. You win some when you lose some. That's how life goes. Not everyone's so cheery, even though I feel more dead in life. That reference. How about you know it really is a shame that I keep looking at you? I really want to bring this up, however. What? What do you want to do? Oh my god, stop looking so hot! What is it this time? Are you still after me, pal? Keep with me for a second. Who has the key to this office? That would be me! But Mr. Edgeworth has proved that I'm innocent, pal. Whoa! What's that about? Whoa! Whoa! Are you shrimping? What's going on here? That's absolutely right, and I acknowledge your innocence. What are you wearing? Then why do I insist that you still have something to say? Oh god, like Jasmine Master? Are you trying to flash me your nipples? What? I was thinking, you know there's one other person with a key in this office? Who? One other person? Excuse me, I needed to blow my nose. A distraction, of course. How do you flash your nipples when you keep your shirt on? That's weird. You there, what is it, sir? Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me? A lady? Because a member of this building's security, take her as a material witness. Material girl! Did you say security? So stop it, don't! What's wrong with him all of a sudden? Who is it? Who is it? I believe she needs an introduction. Who is it? It's Maggie! Oh! For those who don't know, Gumshoe has a crush on Maggie. A hard crush. They're really cute. Oh no, Maggie Burr! I didn't think I would see you again! The detective says to serve? Maggie! Miss Bright is the security guard on watch today. And she's very unlucky too, oh god. I see, and your point is? My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key. Look, I'm not... I don't mean anything by this, but I don't think she would be smart enough. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. And I love Maggie, but I don't think she could pull it off. Alright, with her luck? No way. I mean the master key, which can open all the office doors in this building. Not nice. Now there's a master key. What? Same. If you are not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird. How dare you! I would never sneak into someone's room. That's right, I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It was me! That's right, I did it! I thought Maggie was not a police anymore. I guess changed job again. Quit taking him as a profession detective. Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie, pal. It was me! If it was, you had no problem with that, right? Oh my god, Gumshoe, please! Please refrain from flying off the handle, Detective. There's no need for such theatrics. This is you, boss detective. He understands what I'm saying here. Stop doing this! It's really disconcerting! That girl's the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason. Tell me the reason. Pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key. Instead of testimony, it says argument. That's nice. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, I mean, it's only Miss Bird is our prime suspect. On top of which she knows our good detective, doesn't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. Uh-huh. That's a lot of bull. So you're saying she used the master key? This key over every office door. It's usually controlled by security staff. Alright. Is anybody else security in this place? Security! Where's my court thing? Is anybody else security? Would detective count as security? Would it? Maybe. We don't know anything about him, too. It's the first time speaking with him. We don't know anything about him other than the cutscene. Look. See, she's 23. See what I mean? The ages. Gibson knows us from when she was a police officer and now works as a nighttime security. I guess not. That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well? That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. What do you do for Olympic stuff? Like, what is your thing? Somebody respects a reaction time, especially for an athlete like me. What do you do? There's multiple sports in the Olympics. There was anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used the master key. It seems that the only way to get Mr. Sportman to give me more detail is to press him. Alright. Rebut. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird stuck into your room using the master key. I wouldn't say pretty obvious immediately.
Hold it!
Hold on. Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could use the master key? There's only one person on staff this time of night, and tonight she's it. Is that not right, Miss Bird? That's true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir. Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean? What were you doing? Yes, moving on. I hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated. What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal. But you can't really trust me not to tell lies, plus I hate wasting my time. I want to hear her, like, what was she doing? Definitely. Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Miss Bird has to say. Can I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies. Or you don't want her to say something. I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you please. I like my Miss Swan. I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 AM, sir. What do you mean by missing? As in, it wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir. The killer must have stolen it. Alright. That's possible. Mr. Portman, I'm with an important piece of evidence, piece of testimony, don't you? I can't believe someone like you would be taking in by such words. I'm not lying, sir!
Objection!
Oh, you have a voice? What kind of voice is this? If that's the case, then I'd like to know. Why have the master key now? I don't quite know, it just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. Ha! I like this story. At least you proved that the key was someone to begin with. I bet you forgot where you put it and then found it again. I never will say that can practically guarantee it. Uh-oh. When me something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it. Yeah, pal, trust me. You don't want to test us how bad her luck is. Very true. She's not the greatest. Unfortunately, I can't even speak of testimony as conclusive. Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth. But... You seem to have established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's house. True. Her motive is not really established that it was theft. But theft of what? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelf and always tried this, but to steal what? They were looking for something specific, the file. What's in that file? It isn't Mr. Portman says, Detective. Can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards the motive of theft. But I'm not taking blows. It's time. You're done taking what? Okay. Alright. Her intent from the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery. Wait. How did you know about the wiped down safe? Did we tell him about it?
Hold it!
Was he here? I guess he was here. I concur that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery, however. Whether the gator great mouth Edgeworth in the agreement with won't be. However, with regards to the investigation of the bookshelves and safe. Hey, good thinking. Asking for my opinion on the matter. Would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence? Get it, Jade. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door.
Hold it!
I thought we had established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly. It was just a theory, one hypothesis among the many possibilities. I mean, I had my doubts about Miss Bird from the very beginning. If that's the case, then why did you mention her first? Clock it! Now, don't make that face, see? There goes the truth running the other way. Let's pick up the pace to see if we can catch up to it. I don't think you're catching my drift. But we're in agreement that the detective isn't the killer, right? Flip! It's not that I hope you understand what I say. The nipple thing needs to stop! That's if she's the only one who could have opened your office door. Now Miss Bird's our prime suspect. Does it?
Hold it!
I think it's a bit early to jump to conclusions. Are you saying there's another way to open the door other than with the master key? Yeah, the regular key. Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare one for someone else. I have never made a spare. So what are you insinuating? Nothing. Guess I should have known better than to suggest to someone like you what. Oh, you're coming for my wig now? Someone hold me back. I'm going for that hair. I'm gonna pull my garden weeds. Someone hold me back. On top of which, she knows our good detective, doesn't she? It's so good.
Hold it!
Hold me back. We should hold him. Is there anyone in this district have at least heard of Detective Gumshoe? Good point. It's practically a celebrity among us prosecutors. Really, I never knew I was so talked about, sir. Not you. We're hearing our collective breath, you know. But when you screw up so badly that you're literally chased off the floor. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna pull those nipples. Wait, what? If that was true, Mr. Edgeworth? Of course not. That's hogwash. Ooh, don't scare me like that. I almost had a heart attack there. Oh no! Don't bully Gumshoe! Making it all the more probable that she was the one who picked the dive message.
Hold it!
Uh-huh. By dive message, you mean the bloody letters that spell out Gumshoe. I figured that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him. And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the two knew each other well. You just said Gumshoe's popular though. So everybody knows who Gumshoe is. So anyone could have wrote it down. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and present some evidence! I would love to. But first we should listen a bit more and digest what he is saying. And present for more information. Hold on. Let me move things around. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room is in the master key. From the messed up shelf to the wide open outside thievery. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that means only Bird is our prime suspect. If the key was missing, was it the victim that opened the door? I'm thinking that the victim opened the door. And I'm thinking that the victim was going for the safe. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna tell you all what my scenario in my head is. I think the victim went in the room. I think the victim went to look in the safe because they were suspicious that this guy, their partner, did something bad. And then this guy found out and then killed him. So I don't think it was necessary theft. I think it was more about looking for evidence. He stole, and then this guy stole the file. That's what my brain is cooking right now. I think then this guy also wiped the fingerprints. But he wasn't the one who opened it, or tried to open it. If that makes sense. That's my scenario for now. What do we have to present? It was someone from the security office. Shout out to all 5. There's a lot of stealing things in this game. Oh shit, I didn't mean to. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. He just said he was popular though. There's no one to open the door and then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. But the key was stolen. That's what I'm thinking it is.
Objection!
No. No, I got it wrong. The music is still playing. Which part do you have an objection to? Is it a... Do you present profiles in this game? Oh god, I didn't even think of that. Do you present profiles? Nighttime security. Why was he killed in my office? I got it wrong! Ah! Listen carefully and think everything through a bit more rationally. What do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Do I have to press something else? I'd say thievery. She wouldn't know about the safe. Wait, only prosecutors know about them. Oh, wait, is that it?
Objection!
That's it. That is it. Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on doing something? Why not? It's the truth after all. It was also by your watches that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That may mean you also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. The existence of which is only private to prosecutors. Which you want, by the way! Ah! Fix that hair! God damn it, throw conditioner him! I find it a little hard to believe that a hidden safe was a part of her cunning plan. I love when it does the smirk. I want this smirk, like, in the frame. I love when it does it. But she could have found it by accident when she was turning everything else upside down. I highly doubt that. I said the company knew exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted. Oh, that's a chocolate medal, isn't it? That's a fake medal. Yeah, even I didn't know about that safe file. And that means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either. Then are you proposing that the killer is a prostitute? Well, I didn't say that, but if you want to go that way, yes. Well, I didn't, not in so many words, but yes. Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's wrong, prosecutor? Do you have a different suspect in mind now? Oh boy. Curses, what made you? You told me. I wasn't even that far ahead yet, and you just told me. What's with the angry face all of a sudden? It's all my fault! What do you mean? It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret sets. See, that's what I'm thinking. He went in to look for them. And here's the other thing that I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this Jim guy knew what office he was in yet. That's also up to debate. What did you just say? We're partners, like several conjoined twins. Ew. Okay. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret set. I don't want to know what you were twinning with him. No, thank you. And that means... I know! I only just told him too. Obviously it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably him. I do believe that. I do think that would be the case. Now he's proving that the victim was a thief? And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird. Oh my god, leave her alone. Let women live. Excuse me? Whatever. The feathers, girl. What's with the feathers? I do need to ask. What's with the feathers? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. Oh my god, men committing crimes and blaming women. But killing is going to be too far even in your risky profession. What the? You're still accusing Maggie of the murder? Game should get him. Yes and no. I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim who had probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense. It's never self-defense in these games. Alright? No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Look, if Maggie shot the gun, she would be shooting at herself because that's her luck. Alright? Listen. Don't ask me why she likes to do security jobs. That's not a hero there, but the fact is with how unlucky she is, the bullet will go for her. But even if he was the thief, he wouldn't have a key to his office. Which is precisely why I had to steal it, wouldn't you say? I do think he did that. It was him who stole the master key. Ah! Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be here with us, unless... Well, unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him? Mr. Portman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief? I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense. Has he no honor? Bring us honor to us all. Stop spinning! I'm really upset at this spinning. Now that I think we're done here, the investigation waits for no man. Would you people be so kind to see yourselves out? You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office. Ah, but I'm the one who's been assigned to this guy's. Oh, how convenient. You're all suspects to varying degrees and therefore ineligible to run this show. I'm gonna pee in my couch. Listen, pal. How many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit. Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself. But sir, figure. He has no choice but to accommodate his request for now. We have no choice. I take you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now, if you can remove yourself from my crime scene, I'll be most grateful. Mark my words, Mr. Portman. We will meet again. Enough from a request from the legendary prosecutor himself that I suppose so. Now, don't disappoint me, you hear? I just want to like... Oh, to be continued. Well, you know what? For the first episode, I think we should end it here. Should we? Hold on. I want to go a little bit further, maybe. Ooh. Let's do a couple more minutes. But But oh, there's an autosave. Do a couple more minutes. There's a ball here! There's a ball here. March 14th for 18 a.m. Prosecutors building 12 4M. We are professional detectives. Call this Nancy Drews. Honey, only professional detectives carry a notebook like this. Alright, listen. Professional detective. That's gonna be the thumbnail. Clock it. Clock it. Clock it. Clock that thumbnail in. What if that prosecutor? I can't believe how rude he was. It was unbelievable. You're getting it? Yeah. Please remain your professionalism, detective. I'm gonna find some real solid evidence proving Maggie's innocent. You'll see, sir. I love how dedicated he is to her. It's so cute. But we've been kicked out of the crime scene, sir. True. So then what now? Was my life falling into yet another gigantic ditch? I fell in the ditch. I should have known better. Don't despair, Miss Bird. We can overcome this as well. Oh, that's why she has the feathers, Bird. There are many other places and things we should be looking into anyway. Really, sir? For example, this hallway. The mystery of this argument against Miss Bird is related to the master key. In that case, this hallway is the perfect place to look for money. Well, I see the ball. Regarding the mystery surrounding my door, I see the ball and I see a book. Is that the missing folder? It's right here, y'all. Let's look into that first. We can also talk to Maggie. I think that's a good idea. What if I may speak with you for a little bit concerning the case? I was been a big fan of the courtroom, but this is like a dream. Everyone I'm being cross-examined by D. Mouse Edgeworth. She's all of us. She's all of us. I can't let she stands past me by. I must remember to ask her about the master key. I should jog and remember, but I shouldn't remind those to her with key. So I show her the key. So when did you discover that the master key was missing? By the time I realized it, I think it was around 1 a.m., sir. And I noticed it was back at around 2:30 a.m. So, before the body, after the body. For the murder, after the murder. It was just sitting there on the ledge where the security room's reception window is. But I'm sure that between those two times it was not just gone but stolen. The key went missing from approximately 1 a.m. until 2:30 a.m. Well, we got a time frame. Why is such an important key stored in such an insecure place? It's not like that, sir. We always keep the key further inside the room, away from the window. Always, you say, except for this time? No, I mean, I was a bit careless, but I had my reasons. I left it up because I was sort of using it at the time. For what? It was after I had used it that I left it sitting out there on the ledge. She used the master key for what? Why did she use it for? Use the master key. What do you mean by use the master key? Oh, I had to use it to open the door for this prosecutor had forgotten his key. Who? Who? Oh, that's cute! I mean, it's my job as a security guard, right? Ah! What is it? Who was the prosecutor? That's right, I just remembered. The prosecutor who forgot his key. Who is it? You can escape the truth, y'all. You can try to corner the truth. You can try to go up the stairs. You can try to go down the stairs, but the truth will find you like a bull shell in Mario Kart. And there's no horn to save you, sweetie. What? Please tell me more, Miss Bird, quickly. It was around 12 a.m. Okay. I need to start taking notes of these times. So we got 12 a.m. We got 1 a.m. Key goes stolen. And then at 2:01, victim dies. And then at 2:30 a.m., The key's back. Alright. Alright. Mr. Portman, I've forgotten his office seat, so I can't help security, sir. Forgot keys. Portsman. Alright. And that's when you want the master key to him? No way! It's against regulations to want the master key out to anyone. I walked with Mr. Portsman to his office and opened the door for him personally, sir. I see. And then what happened after that? Well, he called for me to come close up his office as he was leaving to go home. That was at 1:30, okay. 1:30 a.m. Office closed by Maggie. Okay. We got a time frame. So simply for the sake of one forgetful prosecutor, you used the master key twice tonight? So which is twice. Talk about suspicious! I thought you can say that you never left your keys at home, detective. I just called for a thorough examination on Mr. Portsman's door. Y'all! I think it's what I said. I think he went in the wrong office. I think he missed the door. I don't know how he did it, but it's pointing out to me that he missed... He went into the right office. It was all dark, remember? The victim. I've never met the victim before. Well, I've seen him a couple of times before when I had to go to Miss Portman's office. Mr. Prince is always playing basketball with Mr. Portman, so... Oh, there's the basketball there. Sounds like fun, just one I have loved to play with them. It sounds fun, but the only person ever taking a shot with Mr. Portman. Ego! Narcissism. All Mr. Prince ever did was passing the ball, sir. Narcissism. Second thought, I think I had fit in all that well. I've fit in all that well with them. Hi, Maggie. Miss Maggie Bird, correct? I take it you are an acquaintance of the detective? She's on my supervision back when she was still on the force, sir. One day she got caught up in the murder, which is in the second game, and the third game. Oh, she was caught in 2 murders. And things started going downhill, so she quit. But a lot to detective Gosha for interest from my current employer. Or so I thought until a few hours ago. When's the... I need to find out the timeline for this thing. Is this between the second and the third one? Miles Edgeworth investigations timeline. It takes immediately after the third game. So the waitress game already happened. My I was about to clock out for the night. You got caught up in this whirlwind of a case, correct? This is like our third one. Don't worry, my whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. So I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. My God, woman. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods. At least you're still around. Hey, you're resistant. Failed on almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. And now I even managed to get renamed a criminal just when I become a security guard. Oh my God, woman. That's a lot to go through in one lifetime. I know, it's just when I thought I had finally found my happiness, I wound up getting you and Detective Gumshoe involved in my bad luck. You didn't worry about me, Miss Bird, nor do you need to worry about yourself. I will solve this case and prove your innocence. Look, at least you always come out of things alive. There's that. And you got body T, so, you know. Bro, it's fine. I'll ask you in return for your cooperation. Yes, sir, Mr. Edgeworth, you can count on me. I'll do what I can to help. Got it. That's a good Maggie. Aw, she's so happy. I can present her the thing. That's a good prosecutor's badge, isn't it? It proves that you're really a prosecutor. Interesting. Upon all appearances, she seems to know more than Gumshoe. With that badge, even I could be a professional prosecutor. Can I please try that on just for a little bit? I don't think that would be a very good idea, do you? I guess not. Hey, wait until you meet Trucy and her love for stealing badges. But second thought, they're actually on the same level. She reminds me of Trucy a little bit. Let's talk to Gumshoe. Because I want to present... Oh, can I talk to him? Oh, I can't talk to him. I wanted to present her the badge. I missed that. No, Pain! No! Absolutely not! I'm out. Not Winston Pain! I want to suspect every suspicious rookie nook and credit. That's how he does, isn't he? Okay, obviously this. It's the missing file! That's what I thought. Not about it, the bloody wet is marking clear as day. There seems to be a few pages missing. Our team took only what was necessary and left the rest behind. So what are these 0 files about, sir? I guess they got something worth stealing in them? Not particularly, it's just a collection of court case files. However, the cases within these files are not mine. Huh? They belong to the High Prosecutor that used to occupy my current office. There was an office swap. He went to the wrong office or something. Something was weird with the office choosing. And my reason was just that I was charged with keeping them as they were. That means the team would have also wanted the file for a specific reason. It would seem so. Only the page in relation to the case from 10 years ago are missing. I don't know why anyone would care about such an old case, honey. That's a recurring thing. In Ace Attorney, we have cases that are like 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. We always do that. What about the seat? A well-crafted, high-quality sofa for visitors. The seating is excellent. Talk about a luxury waiting area. These babies are also great for napping, you know. You would sleep even out here, detective? In the hallway? Whatever I do, I always wind up dreaming about giving testimony up on the stand. But it always ends the same way, me getting charged by a lawyer. Isn't that awful? Maybe I should give it a try sometime, to envision myself winning, naturally. True. Phoenix doesn't want us with a wand, does he? Is everything alright? Yes, sir, if you must know. I weighed myself this morning and I finally at 154 pounds. Yay! Congratulations, but I was asking about this hallway in this room. Oh, everything's okay, sir. A word of advice, stay focused or you may start to lose even more weight. Oh wait, no, now it's Edgeworth. We got it! We have a hoop out here? I thought they said like to the garden, not in the middle of the hall. Okay, there's a lot of fun in the hallway, I guess. What is the basketball hoop doing here? And this used to be just outside next to the... That's what I thought! When then why was it moved indoors? Don't tell me this is evidence. I don't remember exactly, but I saw one of the officers drag it up here recently. Drag it? There goes Edgeworth's underwear. Whoosh! I heard that it wouldn't fit in the elevator, so the poor guy had to bring some himself. All the way up to the 12th floor? What is a basketball doing here? That's Mr. Portsman's pride possession, sir. I heard he also plays soccer, dodgeball, and even tennis. Of course he does. And not a single one of those sports is suitable to be played in the hallway. Yeah, get him, Edgeworth. Pain. What are you doing here? I don't want to talk to you, but I have to. Looks like you're quite the pinch, Mr. Edgeworth. To be sure, murder within the walls of the prosecutor's office is no trifling matter. We must find, apprehend, and punish the killer accordingly post haste. Sounds like a messy case you got in your hands. If you ever feel lost and need some advice, my door is always open. How gracious, I'll keep your offer in mind. We are never in there again. Who is this guy again? Unfortunately, I know who. Oh, I can't go that way. I guess. Okay, this is my office, right? I want rest to expect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. Okay. I don't see any signs of forced entry. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Are these plates on the doors movable? For those who played Danganronpa 1 and spoilers, warning. Do y'all remember that one crucial thing about that case was moving door plates? Are these movable door plates? Can we change the numbers around? And that was how he got into the wrong office? The door was really open with a key. Did you happen to ask if any prints were lifted from the doorknob? Approving the doorknob squid as a whistle. Wipe, they think. Whoever the thief is, they did a good job of not leaving any clues behind. Are these movable? I need to know now. 1202, these 4 numbers on the number plate and 1 proclaim this to be my office. Whoops! Hey, these number plates slide right...
BAM!
Tell me more about the numbers that slide out. They have to be able to take the foot off when the room becomes
Let's go.
No? Chat. I think we got it. I think we got it. Although the idea that it can be easily removed is kind of... it's what happened. I guess the actual door now. I mean, with a classy door made of top quality, it makes me think of chocolate. These doors always make me think of chocolate. It's certainly made, making it impossible to break in by force. It's almost majestic, sir. I wish I could be as stately as this door. Only Gumshoe would praise the door as something greater than himself. Oh no! Being a detective has no merits and a certain virtuous value, I think. If we have tearful potential, that's a poignant trait that anyone can admire. I see! So you're saying, sir, that me being me is the best thing I can do for everyone? Do not. Right. Don't. Let him have him. Let him have this. That one wasn't exactly reassuring, sir. Let him have one day, please. Anything else? Was that added to my logic? I didn't see it. How's my logic doing? Files in this array. Another handgun. Use the key. Master key was stolen. I don't see anything that correlates to anything yet. I want restaurants to every suspicious looking nook and cranny. I want to see this plate. Room 1203. I take it this is Mr. Portman's office. You can't mistake it because of that basketball hoop, sir. And I bet that his safe has something in it. So when you change the rooms, the fact that that's what it is. I'm 90% sure what that it is. Like, Buddy Faith went into the room to get to the safe, found nothing in there. Portsman kills him and makes it, and that eliminates, you know, he makes the crime scene change, basically. So that way, Edgeworth gets framed, Gumshoe gets framed, Maggie gets framed, but he doesn't. The keys I'm still confused about. There's something with the keys. I'm not there yet, but I'm there on what the intent is for the crime. Oh, that reminds me, Miss Portman had actually wanted room 1202 really badly. Really? And there's a whole thing about the fact that Edgeworth was keeping a file safe and Portsman wanted to get the room 1202 really badly. There's something going on! But since you're already occupying it, Mr. Edgeworth, we put him next door, sir. Why was the Portman so particular about getting room 1202? It's the file. I'm not sure, but I bet it's because of something like his birthday, December 2nd. Yep, that's gotta be it. I can't give it the reason why. I can think of at least 3, but why have we been wasting time thinking about this? Let's check door. Door is locked tight. I bet your credit card trick wouldn't work here, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? This is the office of a high prosecutor, detective. I gotta move things around. These doors would be pretty ineffective if the average cat burglar could get through them. Aha, so I guess only a great cat burglar could get in. That must be who our culprit is. Oh my god. It's a cat boy. The culprit is a cat boy. But I advise you to return that conclusion to whatever pawn shop you bought it from. Oh my god. I mean, we must get classy dormer in a top quality wood. Kind of majestic too. Fitting really well with the ambience of the prosecutor's offices. Even in Portsmouth, he was dignified just because he works behind one of these. If it wasn't for the door, he would look wretched because of the hair. Nonsense, man doesn't become more or less dignified because of where he works. Now, he seems even more dignified than Mr. Payne. Oh, that's true. Mr. Payne, I suppose custom work can also be dignified. Oh, now you remember Payne? He's been a Portsmouth personal basketball hoop. This is gonna be a hammer, even this. I can't believe we put something like this in the hallway of the prosecutor's office. This is actually pretty useful, sir. I haven't gotten lost trying to get to the office since it's been here. How long have I had the same office? Do y'all think that was moved? Y'all think they moved this somehow? Is there evidence of this thing being moved? It says I already checked it. Okay, what else can we check? It must be time for logic if I can't check anything else. We checked that. Ladies, can we go here? No. It must be time for logic then. Oh wait! I can talk to... could I talk to... There we go! Let's present my badge. We still have to do that. Your prosecutor's badge is really tiny compared to my police badge. Oh, but it's really cool, sir. Much cooler than my badge could ever be. There's no need to suck up to me, detective. Oh. Anything of interest? Detective Gumshoe, you look rather intrigued by something. Care to share? Oh, it's nothing, but I know that Mr. Portman calls his partner Jim. And the detective that Sunday night drama, all my cops is named Jim too. I bet one of them is a big fan of that show. You seem to know a little something about it yourself. I take you watch it too? Of course! The type one of friendship between prosecutor and detective is great, sir. Ah, he's a big sweetheart. But it's nothing compared to the strongest friendship we have. Oh. Friendship, detective? I think you're mistaking it with big Edgeworth! Oh my, not the smiling, no! Bad Edgeworth! Bad Edgeworth! No! How can you say that, sir? After all we've been through, too simple, Edgeworth! We're listening to Gumshoe talk about the whole way about what he thinks. Oh hey, that's a good thing I did it. About Miss Bird, I guess I missed him on the first room. That's a shame. No way she's the killer. Please don't tell me you'll buy into that accusation, sir. Rest assured, I think she's innocent. However, I need to ask her a few things regarding her security guard position. If you're only asking, that's okay. Just sit next to her and then press. Oh, I should have done this before. When you want to ask her about evidence, all you have to do is present her with teeth. After you choose not to show her, press T again. Arguments show you different people, different things. Oh my god. Just so you know, sir, you can show me evidence the same way too. How do we stand down and get out the business? Ask some question, Miss Bird. Ignore it again. Simple. Can I present profiles? No, okay. In some games you can. Ace Investigator. I was learning about the investigation. I've been waiting for this. Where a real seasoned pro teach you how it's done. A real seasoned pro? Of instant noodle cuisine, perhaps? Oh my god. You know you can always check on the really important spots for more detail, right? Yes. And if the area is too big, you can always use blah 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 to take a look around. Oh, but don't worry, sir. The blah 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 command will only show up when you need it. I did that as well. And when you think there's a contradiction or something unusual, try deduction. You wind up your course with suspicion. Oh, deduction! I forgot about that. I forgot about the deduction thing. I'm sure I already knew that as well, detective. If you can remember all that, then welcome to the world of pros. IW 8th Investigator, class dismissed. And all I wanted was an update about the investigation. Do I have anything to present with Gumshoe? We only have the master key right now. We don't have the office key. We talked to him about this. What about Maggie? Should I pretend not to Maggie? What about Maggie? I'm not sure that I should do without other than to guard it. It's like talking to another Gumshoe. Oh no! We talked about the master key. What about the gun? No, nothing on the gun. Safe? Nothing on the safe. And the body? No. Okay, we're done with Maggie. Which makes me think... You have a hearse to take another book. Can you deduce it? No. I don't have a deduce command. Already checked this area. No deduce here either. So I guess the only thing we have to do now is logic. Okay. Let's... Oh! Unless I can present them with something. Let's see. I'm avoiding this, so I'm not sure what I should do. Oh, they do have the same mind. Okay. Inder's gun, huh? It's the same model as mine. A tool used to protect lives, that one can also take lives away. Doesn't take a gun in hand with a great responsibility. I hope you understand that. I don't use my gun at all, sir. The only time I would use this baby is when I'm fighting a hot dude with a convict who was ultra cool. Oh my god. Ah, you were doing so well until that last bit. I had no idea you had one of these things. I mean, I thought I knew everything there is to know about you, Mr. Edgeworth. I feel like I've caught a glimpse of the hidden side of Miles Edgeworth. There's a great deal you don't know about me. Like the stripper clubs I go to. Yes! Oh, wait, no? That's not it? No, that is it. That's exactly it. I know it. Everybody knows that Edgeworth! Oh, did I accidentally activate autoplay? Alright. We don't have anything there. Okay, then it's logic time, I suppose. We'll get out on you, Mr. Edgeworth. Piled in disarray. Another handgun. Master key was stolen. Used twice. I guess the fact that 1:30 a.m. Wait! It went missing at 1 a.m., but then it was used at 1:30 a.m.? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Something about that does not feel right. Because by the time the key went missing, then it was used again. On the Portman's door. Not on our door. On Mr. Portman's door. Miss Bird, I'm afraid there's a flaw in your story. What? No way, pal. I mean, sir. You said that you locked up Mr. Portman's office at around 1:30 a.m.? Haven't the master key already been stolen? Yeah. Wow, nothing gets by, Mr. Edgeworth. You saw that conversation like a pro. I had totally forgotten all about that, but thanks to you, I remember it now. You're right, it was around that very time that I realized the master key was missing. And? Well, I'm a security guard, sir. I couldn't just admit to losing the master key, could I? So I pretended to walk up his room. Okay. You pretended? Yeah, I used my house key and it looked like I was locking it up. So the door was open. The door was open. Our two-room theory gets stronger by the minute, chat. He entered the wrong room. So in actuality, he never did re-lock the door then. I don't know, maybe I could lock it after I found the key? Come to think of it, I guess the door still hasn't been locked properly. Oh, really? Let's go in! Miss Brown unlocked the door from Master Key was stolen, so she could not lock it up. So if the door is locked, then it's suspicious. Give me back this place. Let me open this door again. Deduce. Master Key was so she could not lock it up. Is it locked?
Eureka!
Is the door locked? Does the connection between reality and the evidence? If what Miss Bird has said is true, then why is this door locked tight? Hold on. Oh god, this room thing. She picks up the key, pretends to lock the door in front of him, but did she find the door by the plate, or did she find the door because of the hoop? Because a lot of people here have been saying that we don't miss this door because it's the door next to the hoop. Which makes you think no one checks the number plate at all. They just go for which door is closest to the hoop. Did he move the hoop? Miss Bird, are you sure you didn't re-lock this door? I'm certainly of it, sir. And I don't think Mr. Portman noticed it himself that I hadn't. Which means what, sir? It means he actually does have the key to his office. But that the door Miss Bird opened wasn't this one at all, but a completely different... Chat, here we go. Connect those dots. She opened a different door, but how can you prove that? There's an easy way to find out. All we need to do is... we need to examine these. That would be the prints on the doorknob, no? The prints on the doorknob will tell us everything. Hey, pal, do us a favor and see what you can leave from this, okay? So what did you find out? There's a need for touch bewitching nostril flaring detective. Oh my god, he's posed. They look so cute like this. I can't. I love how this game it has like the character models. Sir, I have found one Mr. Portsman and Mr. Fate's prints are on this doorknob. Because usually in your first-person view, so this is interesting. Only 2 people's prints were found on this hand. That's pretty decisive. I must have. Which prints were it again? Sorry, I was blabbling. Mr. Portsman and Mr. Fate's, and not Maggie's. Thinking logically, it's another person's print should be on this doorknob as well. Maggie's. Because she pretended to lock it.
Take that!
They find it odd that the prints of the person who unlocked the store are absent. That too. You mean? Yes, the door that Miss Bird opened could not have been this one, but a different one. It's the freaking hoop then. They moved the hoop, didn't they? They moved the hoop. Miss Bird says she unlocked this door, but her prints were not found on the doorknob. What have we here? Yo. Look at the carpet. The carpet does not lie. Look at the carpet. Look at the carpet. I know they want me to check the paper. I know it. I gotta check that carpet first, though. Huh? What's this? What are you looking at, sir? Oh, hey, how about a game? That's okay, detective. We found the position of this hoop to be a little up. Someone moved the hoop! And then they put it. They didn't put it back in the right place. Hey, you're right, sir. I guess it shifted when someone made a serious sweet slam dunk. The positioning of the hoop is definitely unnatural. I'm gonna take note of this. Sitting in front of the office outside that's been moved. It's the freaking hoop. It was not the plates, actually. It was the hoops. It was the hoops. Okay, look at the ball as well. I know, the way we look at the paper, I know. Is this basketball property of Mr. Sportsman? Yes, sir. He's always ready for a match. Basketball, soccer, dodgeball, tennis. It doesn't matter what sport it is, it's his game. Although I think it'd be a little hard to play tennis with this ball. That isn't the point you should be focusing on, detective. You're right, sir. Now I know what I should be focusing on. Family support, man. Someone should teach him to clean his toys up after he's done playing. That's it. I think we reached the end of this conversation. Well, obviously it's the paper. What is this? Looks like a scrap of paper. I'll get it, sir. Let's see. Oh, there's something written on it. I bought the 3... Oh. I brought the 3 pieces as evidence by, just like we talked about on the phone. But it looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later, buddy. Looks like a note from the victim. It's from Mr. Sportsman. Found under the door for the absent sportsman. Okay. Investigation complete. Walking around this hallway has actually paid off quite handsomely. Huh? How so, sir? In a variety of different ways. I think it's time we had a little chat. With the real culprit of this case. You know who the killer is? Wow, Mr. Edgeworth. We know who. As long as my logic is sound, then yes. The mastermind behind this murder is none other than Mr. Portsman. What? Mr. Portsman? I knew it. That's exactly what my logic sisters were telling me too. That's better he was in from the instant he accused Maggie of being the killer, sir. Oh my god. That is anything but logical. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves. Come what may, it's time to knock on truth's door. I kinda wanna finish this. Mr. Portsman, I finished processing the voting letter, sir. Alright, let me take a gander out and pass it here. Oh, you show off. Okay, Mookie, are you dead? You shouldn't be throwing files! Whoa! What are you throwing files for? Sir, that is important stuff, I assume? Well, if it isn't Detective Gumshoe. Out of the line for your postman, we got you now! Come off your dog, Mr. Edgeworth. Is this some kind of joke? It's no joke. We know, Mr. Jack Sportman, that you are the guilty party in this case. Oh, we do. Oh, we do! Oh, girl. You must be pretty upset getting chased off in your own room. I'll be mad too. So I guess you can say if you promise to stay out of the way. You intend to hide your crime under the guise of a prosecutor doing his job. I can see right through this unsightly paper-thin mask you wear upon your cowl. I never thought he could do this. Actually, come to think of it, your mentor was meant for front karma. Don't you bring that into the equation. The legendary prosecutor never lost a single case for 41 years. But there was always this incessant chatter about forged evidence with that guy. Really teaching me that I've got to stay on the lookout for false accusations, you know? Are they trying to play mind games with me because they won't work? The only thing you should be using that mouth of yours for now is explaining yourself. Oh! Oh! That mouth of... Okay. Although that too will dig your whole dip. Uh-huh. Either way, your game is uh-huh. Well, aren't we full of ourselves even though you have yet to prove anything? Uh-huh. Right. Mr. Portsman rebuttal. Oh, the music changed. Oh. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but there's a amount of evidence that pulls away from me being the culprit. Besides, how, may I ask, do you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Look, I feel bad doing this to you, but I've got work to do, so we're done here. Sorry, but we're not finished yet. Boy, you're stubborn. I suppose you're basing your accusation on something? I'll show you what I'm basing my accusation on. Whoa! Oh, with evidence. I have to look at everything again, actually. Let me look at everything again. Bullet went clean through the body. The body was found at 2:05. One shot fired. Each prosecutor has one only they know. The imprints were white. Pages pertaining to a case tried 10 years ago by the predecessor are missing. Can I check details? Key to the office. Oh, we can check the key. I didn't know. I didn't look at that. The master key to every office in the building. Anything else about this key? I guess that's it. We can look around like this. That's fun. Okay. The signs of being moved. And then this is, I brought the 3 pieces of evidence, just like we talked about on the phone. It looks like you're out. Guess I'll catch up to you later. Alright. Alright. Why was it in my office? I think we know why. Wrong office. I have no idea what sort of harebrained idea you have in mind, but...
Hold it!
Alright. My accusation is a harebrained idea, is it? Don't bring bunnies into this! You tell me, I'd say it is, after all. There's a mountain of evidence that pulls away from me being the cop. Such as?
Hold it!
Where's this mountain? I don't see it. What, pray tell, kind of evidence we're talking about here? He was my partner. She can say I had a motive for killing him. And that's it? That's not even an anthill when I'm on a mountain. Ha! But it's more than enough, wouldn't you agree? Might I recommend that you review what the word evidence means? It doesn't change the fact that the evidence doesn't point to me as the killer. I'll change your fact. Besides, how may I ask you propose I unlocked your door and got in here? Well, you didn't. But Maggie did. We'll be...
Hold it!
Unfortunately, I believe I already have shown you how earlier. Your speculation means nothing, and I still assume I cannot gain access to your room. What should I do now? Should I raise an objection? Yeah. You claim to have had no way to open my door. However, is that really the honest truth? Alright, I'll humor you. Go ahead and shoot. Very well then. I propose that you use this to open my door. The profiles count? No, so you used the key, but the key was used by Maggie. You used the key.
Take that!
We're gonna get there. I believe you're open to open my office door with the master key, no less.
Objection!
Wait, hold on for a sec. I never laid a finger on that key, as I already know. That's true. Precisely, you were able to open my door without lifting a single finger. Well, maybe you did, but only to direct. Oh, chat, it's the theory, here we go! That's right, you use your finger to direct this person over my door with the key. It's Maggie. Uh-huh.
Take that!
Get it, Jade. You're asking Miss Bird to open your own office door for you, yes? Yeah, I kind of forgot about my key at home. Happens a bit too often for my taste, you know. But the room we had Miss Bird opened at the time was not your own, was it? And we're gonna bring up the. It was the hoop. She thought if she was opening another door because the hoop was moved. What? You have quite the imagination. But why don't we ask the girl herself whose door she opened, shall we? I'm certain that it was Mr. Portsman's door, sir. Why? Why are you certain? I checked the number plate to make sure I was opening the right door. They can be moved. They can be moved. See, Miss Bird backs up my story. Yeah, what if you had misled her to fool her into thinking what you wanted? How do you suppose I did that? By switching the number plates and the hoop. It was both. It was both. That's right, they do slide out pretty easily. Furthermore, you then use one other thing to give a very strong impression that the door she was opening was yours and not in fact mine. What was that Mr. Portman used to make Miss Bird? It was the hoop. It was the hoop.
Take that!
What? The basketball hoop, sir? It's quite a peculiar picture in any hallway when I'm on a hallway in this building, which is why it left an unusual strong impression on you. It's an object perfectly suited to sit just outside the office of a peculiar prosecutor. Start eating that metal. Gobble gobble. That's very true, sir, because there was a basketball hoop sitting there. I thought the door I was opening had to be Mr. Portsman. The size of the hoop had been moved to sit in front of my office, to be sure. I see, so that's how you throw suspicion to people. Thanks for the tip. I will never give you the tip. But I think your conjecture is a little off the racetrack. Oh yeah, tell me about this racetrack. Conjecture rebuttal. Not just spouting nonsense. I had the girl open my office door. After that, I was in my room the entire time. You don't have a single reason to suspect me. There's no prints on the door, honey. There's no prints on that door. There's no prints on Miss Maggie Bird in that door. So he intends to claim his innocence to the end, does he? Oh, I'm on the roll now. I'm on the roll now. I'm as spiritual as my jacket. And Miss Bird is as dirty and skinny as the jacket she wears. My jacket is not dirty. Have you not just washed it yesterday? Please calm down, for I intend to show who is the one truly covered in slime here. Oh ho ho ho! Oh, you do? Now you're spawning nonsense. 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 Nonsense, you say? Yes, because I'm telling the truth. Get her, Jade! I had the girl open my office door.
Hold it!
Tell me more. Using the master key, of course. Sure, you have a problem with that? That is what the master key is for, right? Boo! Ugly! Exactly. Probably should place you in a labyrinth of some sort for people like you. After that, I was in my room the entire time.
Hold it!
And what were you doing in your office? Precisely. I was doing my usual training regimen. Training regimen? Were you going through your law books from start to finish? Mainly battering practice in some weight. Oh, and I jog when I get the chance. Of course you do. Well, it must be the buffiest prosecutor we have. Looks like a twink. I guess it's a twunk, I guess. With the weakest wiggle muscles, you would seem. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ew! Ooh! Oh my god. I was in my usual workout, so... Ooh. You don't have a single reason to suspect me.
Hold it!
It's the no. I think I'm giving you quite a few reasons, actually.
Objection!
It's the no. If he was in his office, he would have gotten the no. None of us would stand up on their own.
Objection!
Then what about all the evidence?
Objection!
It's all circumstantial. No judge was convicted of such flimsy evidence. He's been trembling a little. One more little push. Oh, just please. All I have to do is find the flaw. Instead, just one more push, and I got him back. What? Never mind. Yeah, I think I raised the spec. I do. It's either this one or this one. I was in my room the entire time. This is one that specifically says time. And this one says... Looks like you're out.
Objection!
This one specifically says time. That was a lie. What are you talking about? How's that a lie? This is enough that the victim left for you, Mr. Portsman. A note? It was left at the door, or did you not notice? And right here it says, but you're out. I'm folding you like my teeth said in the background. You were not in your room when the victim came to call on you. When the victim came out. It's a gay story. So then, where were you and what were you doing? Ah! Shall I explain it in full detail for you? You were busy snooping around in my room, the very room we had Miss Bird open for you.
Objection!
You swamp crime scenes! That's just nonsense. You have no evidence how made the girl open your door for me. Oh, but I do. A very decisive evidence. No way! This is proof positive that Miss Bird opened the door for you.
Take that!
I had your door dusted for prints. My door? What for? Come on, I mean you didn't find anything. You sure are good at wasting time. You're right, I didn't find anything. And that's what makes it weird. Isn't it? You're right, I didn't find anything. And definitely not Miss Bird's fingerprints. Oh boy. Coil it like a snake. Coil it like a snake and squeeze. Squeeze! Her prints? What do they have to do with anything? Let's put it this way. If she really was the one who opened your door... Oh my god, Cog will be so happy. I'm using snakes analogies. Then her print should naturally be on the doorknob she touched. Oh! Squeeze, Edgeworth, squeeze! Further, all of the prints on my office doorknobs have been wiped clean off. I can only assume it's because Miss Bird's fingerprints were on it. Don't you think it's time you gave up your charade? We know you stole into my office and intended on stealing something from me. And Detective Fates found you out. Possibly because they heard sounds coming from a room whose occupant was on leave. Oh! Mr. Postman, you killed Mr. Fates to silence him. And I had the misfortune to return when I did. You had to threaten me. You had to threaten me as you escaped. Oh boy! As I said, when you had the gun to my back, no one gets away with committing murder in my office. Ooh. We have a lot of other logic though that we haven't used yet. And the missing piece of the safe, like why are there wiped things on the safe? And just what's so funny, pal? Well, that look of Steve's seriousness on the face of this office's finest prosecutor. As he makes a huge mistake in accusing me is simply too much to bear. There's just one thing else like it in the world. Oh, they're breaking. What? Mr. Edwards explained it already and backed it up. You're the murderer. Stop lying to be slippery and just admit to the crime already. And as I said earlier, it's also circumstantial. So full of conjecture. So full of shit. You say you checked my doorknob for prints? I can readily confess that I have wiped that knob down well. Oh, really? Eh? I'm a little obsessive compulsive. Where? I'm showing your nipples? I can see it. I didn't want to touch a doorknob that I had touched. Wow! You full of shit! You're more full of shit than a grimer. My god. Which is why I wiped the doorknob as soon as I could after you opened the door. I thought I makes perfect and only Jim's and my own prints would be on there. You made that up just now, didn't you? Furthermore, as for the note Jim left for me, do you know exactly when that was? For all we know, we could have left it there before I arrived at the office. Like, early evening, for example. Are you saying you failed to notice a note in the doorway? Hey, even James has failed all the time. I was probably too preoccupied by work for what it matters. Although that's no excuse. Now that's just a flat-out lie. There's no way you didn't notice a note that size. But you can't prove that, can you? Say something, Mr. Edgeworth. Back me up here, sir. Postman makes a good point. I can prove that he didn't simply overlook it. Besides, I have an airtight alibi. Oh, airtight, you say? I just realized I had one as we were talking. I guess it would have been better for all of us if I had told you sooner. What alibi? The memory says you came back to this office at around 2 AM, correct? And it was then that you had the unfortunate confrontation at gunpoint with the culprit? But at exactly that time, I was down in criminal affairs. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story. It's the perfect alibi. Wait. Okay. I do agree that the second person was not him. But I still think you killed him. For now. Because the game didn't show him to me again. And now I feel that a little weird. Like, we saw him in the cutscene, but then they hit it again. You know what I mean? It's a little... Why would they hide the person again? Kind of thing. Do you really think is that perfect? Like I said, I don't care. Actually, I'll be like, you see for yourself. Still confident that's probably true. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, sir, I'll go check it out alibi, sir. Be right back. It's probably true because he's that confident. Mr. Edgeworth, I think we're in trouble. It's just like Mr. Portsman said. The guys out in the criminal affairs said they saw him at around 2 AM. You see? How would they have supposed to him being the culprit? There must be a contrary point in this alibi somewhere. And we're gonna find out. Portsman alibi. Ain't you got no alibi? You're ugly. You're ugly. If memory serves, you came back to the office around 2 AM, correct?
Hold it!
Right. When was the key missing? Oh, the victim wasn't dead yet. They died at 2:05. That means nothing then. The victim died at 2:05 and the key returns at 2:30. Okay. Connect the notes! That's right! Are you sure? It's really important to me that you're spot on with the time? It is. I'm gonna check my watch and make no mistake, it was 2. I'll give you testimony if I can pro. Okay, so you came back to your office at 2. And it was then that you had that unfortunate conversation at gunpoint with the culprit. He wasn't dead yet though. Then that was the detective. It is, as I said, the detective who's in the wrong room. There's something missing. But that has to be the detective then. Or someone else entirely.
Hold it!
It is to say, however, that we are the only one who claims to have bumped into the culprit. So tell me, did you see the person's face? Was it me who you saw? It was pitch black, so I couldn't actually see.
Objection!
Oh, come now. I'm sure you saw something. Try a little harder, why don't you? Shut up. I'm beginning to feel like I'm the one being interrogated here. Oh well, it doesn't matter if you remember or not. It only matters that you run into the culprit. But exactly that time, I was out in a criminal affairs. Yes, but he was alive then.
Hold it!
When did you leave criminal affairs? They bring criminal affairs department a visit. When did you leave? Yep, right after I left the prosecutor's building, I headed straight for the precinct. Ask around, I'm sure the other detectives will corroborate my story.
Hold it!
Well, we did go and ask around to confirm your testimony. And it was just as I said, right? Yes, sir. Another of the detectives said that they saw you at around that time. Say I have the perfect alibi. That's the ace I had up my sleeve. Oh. Impossible. He actually does have the... But he wasn't dead yet. I guess you can't leave criminal affairs. How close is it? Like, is 5 minutes enough? For like him to come back, murder him in 5 minutes? And then, it could be enough. And there's a space of 5... There is an interval of 25 minutes between the victim dying and the key coming back. So he could set up the stage. 25 minutes is a lot to set up a murder scene. We can all agree, right? 25 minutes is quite a generous amount of time between the victim being dead and the key coming back. Right? I just don't know how. When did the key went missing at what again? All right. What's wrong? Why does someone look on your face? I need to look at the key again. Ah, this key. Did you say anything back, Mr. Edgeworth? I think we've reached the end of the line. It's time to get off this crazy train. You there! Sir! Please escort the young lady out. But remember, be gentle. Maggie! It's not Maggie! Detective Gumshoe! No. Is there nothing I can do? There must be a way to turn the situation around. That's what Phoenix does. He turns the situation around. If only I had a clue. Did I miss something that can help me cast doubt on this alibi? Oh. The intruder I met could not have been Postman. Then who could have been? It's the victim. I need to calmly think this through one more time. And with logic. Alright, Vulcan it up. Other than the victim's gun, I thought could there be another gun in play here? Is this all the logic I have, though? Okay. I thought I had more. Mr. Portsman alibi. The intruder I met could not have been Portsman. Files in disarray. The couple rearranged by Files' wife. There was another handgun. Put those two together. There's another gun. There were 2 bullets left at the scene of the crime. One that robbed Mr. Fate of his life, and the one in the bag. There's another person. And one that nearly robbed me of my jacket. Which we knew. However, the murder weapon only saw signs of being fired once. Meaning that it is entirely possible that a second gun was in my office tonight. And I think we know whose. I think it was the victim. But seeing as how the killer had to steal Mr. Fate's gun, I thought the killer had another gun up their sleeve. Therefore, second gun could be of an entirely different person. That's what I'm thinking. It's either the victim or a third party at this point. someone else was here. Which could mean that there was another person who paid a visit to my office tonight. And we don't know who. Maybe the victim and his killer weren't the only visitors. Yeah, then it's going to be pointing to a third party. So they were looking for something. Supposing there was yet another visitor tonight. That would also resolve the issue of why my shelves were updated twice. Because two people looked for files. We know that the shelves were disturbed once before and once after the murder. So it should be much of a stretch to think that it was the work of two different people. Alright. Once by the person who stole the victim's gun and then killed him. And once again after the murder by our second culprit. Who was the owner of the second gun? Oh, sorry, that wasn't the question. It was supposed that the second culprit's gun was the one that was pointed at my back.
Objection!
Mr. Portsman, it seems that I need to amend my assumption regarding this case. Oh my god, look at it! Yes! So great, so you finally come to your senses. Mr. Edgeworth! Sir, what are you saying? This has been a big misunderstanding on my part from the start. I had assumed that the person I ran into was the killer, but that may have been the case. So there was a thief, and there was a killer. Two different people. What do you mean? The person I ran into was just your average thief. A thief? But, sir, doesn't that cause some sort of contradiction in the facts? Not at all. It simply means that the killer was someone else. And it means that in actuality, two culprits stole into my office tonight. What do you mean two? It explains both why my shelves were disturbed twice and how there were two guns. Alright. Mr. Portsman tricked Miss Burlingame entering into my office.
Objection!
Not just winning the argument. You still don't have any factual proof, you know. If you could please go on with my hypothetical scenario for now, Mrs. Portsman. In the end, if you are innocent, you should have nothing to worry about. Now then, return to my scenario. Mr. Portsman knows how to steal something from me. Which is why he checked my secret safe and ransacked my shelves. This is the first time. Since it would be when the files were put back in the wrong order, right? Correct. And then just when he was about to look somewhere else. Who should walk in by his own partner, Mr. Faith? But why did Mr. Faith come into your room, sir? He probably had business, Mr. Portman, which is why he was in the area, and he confused the room because of the hoop. Right. That's when he noticed sounds coming from my office would be my guess. Oh, because you were supposed to be away, right? And he must have thought it was odd, so he came into his office to check it out. Correct, and as a detective, that was the right thing to do. But when he came in, he found his own partner standing there. Oh boy. Because it was Mr. Portman, Mr. Face probably let his guard down. But Mr. Portman was not so merciful as to let him live a life. Oh. Betrayal! He waited for a chance to steal Mr. Faith's gun from him and then... Yep. He killed them. He silenced Mr. Face for catching him in the act of stealing. Wow, your own partner! Your own partner! This was the one in which the first shot was fired, the one that went into my files. Following that, Mr. Portman wiped the gun down and left it behind him at his exit. He could afford to do that because he was also left a fake dying message behind. You're such a complicated troublemaker, you know that? Well, if things were as simple as that, it all would be solved, however. There was yet another visitor to my room, and this is where it gets complicated. There was another? Visitor? Yes, and this other person's objective was to steal something from me. And they went to the safe. Now then, even after Mr. Portsman's left, the door to my office remains unlocked. However, this new visitor had no way of knowing that, and so... This was a master key from the security... So they stole a key that they didn't even need, because the door was already open. And then entered my room and searched through my shelf. I see. I didn't think about that. This was the second time they were disturbed, and it seems the thief found their prize. There's someone 05, right, sir? 05. Correct. Only just as the thief was about to leave my file, I appeared. He then threatened me with their own gun and made their escape. The second one was fine during that brief encounter. So the shelf getting messed up twice in the 2 bullets. It was all because 2 different people were doing those things at 2 different times. Oh my god, I've been reading for like 3 hours. My words are losing me. Precisely. So now do you see, Mr. Portsman? The person I met was just a thief and was not in fact Mr. Fate's killer. Your alibi for the time frame in which I ran into the other person is now irrelevant. Because we now know that the murder took place during the first culprit's visit.
Objection!
Block it! What's so funny about? Absolutely splendid, your scenario explains everything. Of course he does, Mr. Edgeworth after all. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that it's all circumstantial. Oh boy. Supposing if, and that's a big if, your theory is right, it would be indeed render my alibi, which has withstood scrutiny, mind you, irrelevant. But there is still one defining point of your argument, which you have no evidence. You know what? Give me just a tiny second. Lady Swan! I need to clench my pearls for this. I need to clench. I need to hold my. I need to clutch. I need to clutch my bonus of pearls for this. Your supposition that I was the first visitor. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, can't believe we get away with that, sir. But he has a point. I have absolutely no proof at this point. Don't say that, sir. I forgot to close the door. Sometimes the game locks up. I don't know what it's not about. I don't believe this. Don't worry, Maggie. I'll do something if I must. You know something? I find your attitude to be somewhat peculiar, Mr. Edgeworth. If the person you met really was just a plain old thief, then why is that person not your main suspect? That is if your theory is correct. Ooh, we're fighting again. Ooh, we're fighting again. Oh my god! This music! There's a third version? That TV rating should be your real suspect, wouldn't you say? This music! We should be out here looking for that thief right now. They might still be nearby. I hate to repeat myself, but I was already said I was trading in my room. And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down at criminal affairs. So I can't be expected to know what happened around here after I left. So you think we should be out there looking for the thief? Of course, now isn't the time to be having these dead-end discussions. I don't think it's all dead-ended. I find your alibi to be fascinating. Let's continue where we left off, shall we? Honey. Honey! I'm not gonna be biting my pearls by that badge! I bet that badge is fake! I know he's lying. I know he was here at the scene of the crime. I just have to find a way to prove it. I know too. This is very, like... Yes, it's Ace Attorney, but it's also very dang and wrong, but investigating like this for some reason. That TV ran into should be a real suspect, wouldn't you say?
Hold it!
Actually, no, I wouldn't. Why not? That's elementary. The dying message, of course. Mr. Fate's killer were... Mr. very clearly left those letters on the spines of those spots. Oh my god. And it was after they were on there that the thief stole one of them. So the order of events. You mean the 0 files, right? And that's how we also know the letters themselves were a setup and not from Mr. Fate. If the thief was the killer, do you think they would try to undermine themselves? Ah! Maybe the killer just didn't think of that either? Yes, that must be it! Maybe! Just maybe! Oh my god, you're giving yourself away. We should be out there looking for that thief right now. This is the dumbest quote.
Hold it!
Once escaped, I highly doubt a thief would linger nearby. Well, we never know. Maybe they didn't get what they were really after. Oh, you talk like you know quite a bit about this thief. It's nothing like that. I have no idea about anything after all. Oh, do they know each other? I hate to repeat myself, but I've already said I was trading my... I guess they were after the same file. That's the connection.
Hold it!
I guess. But according to Mr. Fate's note... Hold on, I thought we already cleared that up. Didn't we say that Jim left that note for me in the early evening? We have proof that he left it at a different time, say just before he was murdered. I don't have any, no. You see, so I insist again that I was in my office the entire time. Hold on. Let's check my notes. I guess I don't. I guess I really don't, huh? And when Jim came to deliver some evidence to me, I was down on criminal affairs.
Hold it!
Still say 5 minutes enough. Why didn't you go there with Mr. Face? That's because he said he was tired and was going to take a quick nap. You know what we need? We need the autopsy report. You know those sofas in the hallway? He likes to sleep on those. It's one of his habits. What are the evidence he brought? There were things related to yesterday's case. Just 2 items, a gun and a pendant. Interesting, this piece of testimony seems too crucial to let slip through the cracks. He brought me 2 items, a gun and a pendant. Wait! Wait! If I recall correctly, that note said 3, didn't it? Where's the third one? Where's the third one? Wait. That sounds wonderful, but I would like to ask, where's the third one?
Objection!
2 is not 3. Only 2 pieces? I believe the proper phrase here is, you fail. Oh! Wow. Excuse me, I'm gonna be blowing my nose. You failed the prosecutor, Mr. Portsmouth, as you intend to keep the evidence hidden from me. Boom! What are you talking about? I haven't hidden anything from you. Well, here's a piece I think you should read carefully. I said that Mr. Flint was bringing 3 pieces. Right. Yes, and this is the victim's real dying message to you, Mrs. Portsmouth. I can't believe it! To get tripped up by simple arithmetic! Boing! Where is the missing piece of evidence? Where? It's... You have it, don't you? Only the guilty would make such a face. Detective Gumshoe! You don't have to say it, sir! I'll pat the guy down from head to toe! Whoa! Don't come any closer, I'm warning you! Why, do you shoot him too? This is not part of the investigation, pal! So don't even think about stopping me! Your mistake was blaming Maggie. Your mistake was blaming Maggie in front of Gumshoe. That's when you did it. No! Hey, what's this? Had this on him, sir. A tape! A VHS tape. Despite what you said, it would appear that you do have something to hide. But why would he hide something like that? There's only one reason why anyone will hide evidence of this caliber. Because it was unequivocally point to that person himself as the real killer. So you did something before? Ugh. Let's examine the videotape in a little more detail. For the section of the tape that will drive the last nail into his coffin. The key H8 incident. Oh, I see something. Oh, that's blood, isn't it? Yes, and I believe this is what the good prosecutor was trying to hide from us. It says key H8 or something. The blood is still fresh. You mean this mighty detective Fate's blood? No, no! You've got it all wrong! Huh. No matter denial can save you, have but to run a blood test to find the truth. Honey. I love this game! You told us that you had received evidence for the victim murder. Now you tell us when and how did the victim's blood find its way onto this video? Yeah, it's totally suspicious! Honey! Was it at the moment of his death? Oh, I thought that shit said that. Edgeworth going, was it at the moment of his death? Just imagine Edgeworth saying that. Did David Faith have his videotape on this personage? When you killed him? You know very well there's no way to prove that. Not even if you were to examine this tape for fingerprints? Oh! If I had to take a guess, I'd say that the only ones on here would belong to the murderers, you and Mr. Faith. No! Impossible! Yeah, eat that metal! Ooh, you're gonna have a raw. Ooh, the poop is not gonna be cute. Ooh, it's gonna be painful. Someone become a doctor. I thought that was chocolate. Mr. Portman has been placed under arrest for the murder of Detective Buddyface, sir. We don't know who the third person is. Very good. And the results we got back from the lab takes on the tape turned out to be real solid, sir. The one where came back, it was definitely Mr. Face's blood out there. And as a bonus, they were also able to lift a few of Mr. Face's fingerprints as well. Thank you very much, Mr. Edgeworth. I still can't believe I got to see your cool deduction skills outside the courtroom. I'm impressed beyond words, sir. It was nothing. I'm just sorry I got caught up in the murder in my office. Please accept my apologies. Always the classy, Edgeworth. Always the classy. It was nothing, really, compared to what I've been through, sir, I mean. I consider myself lucky there was only a burglary and a murder this time, so lucky! Maybe a hold-up or a hostage situation, I'd throw my hands up in the air. Oh, girl, don't put that into existence. I think I'm finally rising up from a goddess of misfortune to just an unlucky person. Leveled up! Something tells me you should have hired this one person for security detail? You know something, sir? That Mr. Portman really was one corrupt prosecutor. And why would I say he was corrupt? Well, I heard that there were a number of suspicious things related to his court cases. There's even rumors about how some of the evidence he uses is forged, sir. Someone blackmailed him probably into doing this. Forged evidence, huh? And they say even decided not to prosecute a few cases for some really vague reasons. Ooh, that guy was a complete disgrace to the entire profession. We never did get around to asking what his reason was for breaking into my office. That's true. Yeah, we never got near that topic, it's just clammed up. It's gonna be one of those things we're gonna figure out in later cases, I feel. Although we can be pretty certain that it was to steal something. It is between you and me, sir, but as a rumor that some sort of huge organization is involved behind the scenes. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh? Well. When Mr. Portman was not willing to divulge anything, it suddenly lends credence to that rumor. Oh my god, we need to end this soon. It would seem that we haven't heard the last of us. Oh, that's a game. Huh? Then Mr. Portman is the bad guy? Well, he's a tool. I didn't say that, but rather that there are still many more mysteries for us to solve. And there's a whole game! For example, I haven't figured out the significance of this piece of evidence. Oh, the file? It has to be the file, right?
Take that!
The person who stole this file, the other villain of the night. Yeah, I wonder who it was. And what happened to the stolen pages? I wonder, who in the world was it that held me up at gunpoint? See, it makes sense to hide this. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Yes? I came across this while I was processing your office earlier, sir. This card. What is it, sir? Is that a bird or something on there? It's not just any bird. It is the mark of the raven, a three-legged raven. Okay, is that a new Pokemon? It's a new Pokemon! Even you should know what this is, Detective. Oh, it's about that thing, isn't it? That great thief everyone's talking about? Yes, it is the mark of the great thief Yatagarasu. Oh. Under the mark of a legendary bird, Yatagarasu is noble to the end, a modern Robin Hood. Well, mysterious and phantom-like. The Yatagarasu appears to it doesn't sound someone honorable will use a gun, though. Is that crazy? Though we don't know what is Steve's ultimate goal, we do know the targets. Yatagarasu likes to find and make public evidence of corrupt dealings of all sorts. Oh. Like a Dark Knight. The theft is always performed in silence and always with perfection. Like, you know, vigilante kind of thing. Once the target is chosen, no dramatic calling card or announcement is set for it. Oh, the music! Instead, the chosen corporation is infiltrated without even the target noticing. Some days later, the evidence that was found is sent out to the mass media. Along with this single card. Although it has been a while since the Yatagarasu last appearance. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, look, something's written on the back. What? Let me see. It's the location where the thief put the stolen files. The person who stole the contents of the file was the Yatagarasu. But would they shoot? I guess. Yatagarasu organization. Quite a few keywords are popping up in this mystery. The murder in my office. Oh, look, it's cleaned up again. The return of the great thief Yatagarasu. Looking back, I can say I didn't see the events coming. For they were heralded by the incidents that began to occur 2 days ago. Oh! It's a past one. The end. Yo, chat, we did it. We did a whole episode? I didn't think we were gonna do an entire episode in one stream session, but we did it! Oh my god, now things get really excited because, like... I got carried away, I know. Oh my god, I solved this! Turnabout Airlines will be the next one. Ooh, I'm excited for that! But on YouTube, thank you so much for watching.
Yes.
Diva, say hi, say goodbye to your future selves on YouTube, and let us know, if you are enjoying this series, let me know if you ever played this game, what are your favorite characters, and all of your thoughts about it. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!